Welcome to the Students Academy channel. In this video, it's not a lesson actually, it's just a little topic to talk about it, which is going to help us at 12.2 rational functions. It's about factors. Much students doesn't know how to factor, so I made this video to show you how to factor and what is factor and how to get factors, without using calculator. It's a bit easy, it's too easy, but just needs someone to understand, factors. What are factors? This is gonna be known during this lesson. Now, what are the factors of 10? Can you find a pair of numbers that multiply together to give 10? Any number that you multiply together to give 10 are the for example, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So 5 and 2 are the factors of 10. Now, is there any other pair of numbers that multiply together to give 10? Yes, of course there is. 1 by 10. So 1 and 10 are the factors of 10. So that's all about factors. Factors of 10 is 1, 10, 2, 5. That's it. It's too easy to get factors. It isn't something students should mistake on it for exams. Now, factors, a pair of numbers that multiply together to give you the target number. For example, as we just said, 10. Now, what are the factors of 8? 4 by 2 is 8. So, and 1 by 8 is 8 as well. So, factors of 8 is 1, 8, and 2, and 4. That's too easy. Now, about factors, a pair of numbers that multiply together to give a target number. Let's get a bigger number. What are the factors of 20? You should know the definition. Just stick the definition in your mind. Don't care about the examples, care about the definition. So in the exam, you can get your own examples. Now, what are the factors of 20? 4 by 5 is 20, and 2 by 10 is 20. So the factors of 20 is 1, 20, 2, 10, 4, and 5. Some of them are not mentioned over there, the examples. You should create your own examples. For example, we have 1. 1 by 20 is 20. That's it. Now, factors. What are the factors of 7? And just go over, it's just like a practice. Now, try to solve it yourself. I will give you around 10 seconds. Now let's see you get how many answers right. Just before I continue, you can stop the video and try to solve it. Factors of 7 is 1 and 7. That's it. Most of odd numbers has less than even numbers factors because they're odd. Now 1 by 7 is 7. A number with factors of 1 and itself is called a prime number. So you should know this info, that a number with a factor of 1 and itself, we just said 7, so 1 and 7, 7 itself, so 1 and itself is a prime number. So in front of us now, which is number 7, is a prime number. You should know this info. Now, can you think of any other prime numbers? Yes, first 1000 primes. Now, can you find the other half of the pairs that multiply together to make 36? 2 by what is 36? What by 36 is 36, and 6 by what is 36, and 3 by what is 36, and 4 by what is 36. Okay, that's much easier to solve. Now, to get those, you just have to multiply. 2 by 18 is 36. Divide 36 by 2 so you can get the answer. Now, what's by 36 is 36. Who cannot solve it is really dumb. It's 1, of course. Now, 6 by what is 36? You have to divide. So that's 6 by 6, so you can get the 6. Now, what's 36 divided by 3 is the answer. It's 12. And what's divided by 4 and 36 divided by 4 is what? Is gonna be 9. And that's all about factors. Now factors of 36 is 1, 36, 2, 18, 3, 12, 6, 9, 4. Now because too many factors for there's too many factors for the 6, that means that 36 is not a prime number, first of all. Second of all, it's an even number. I know most of you know this information, but I mean like most or all of even numbers has more factors than the odd numbers. Now, can you spot the odd pair? Now, factors of 36, as we just said, and the odd pair was 6 by 6 is 36. The pair has initial numbers. So, whenever the pair has initial numbers, that's an odd pair. Okay. All of this is not important, but just to be sticked in your mind. This means that 36 is a special and called a square number. So we know prime numbers, we know square numbers, but all of this is just as an extra informations. But the most important thing is to know what is factors, because most of you is getting this thing wrong. Now square numbers, can you find some more square numbers? I think you can do it yourself. We can use the idea of factors to help us with multiplication. So 4 by 2 by 3 or 3 by 2 by 4 or 4 by 3 by 2, that's going to get you this, the same answer. That's also a factor. So any other way of doing this, we will get the same answer every time. Will we get the same answer every time? So we can use idea of factors to help us with multiplication. That's the idea of factors. Like 8 is about 2 by 4, and 4 is about 2 by 2, and 3 is it's by 3. It's like 4 by 2, like by 2 by 2 by 3. That's it. Now, which is 12 double double double. So we're just doubling everything like 3, 4, 5 times. Now this is gonna help you for the factoring as well, this table, if you can do it. All of those are extra informations that we don't need to our lesson. Now we can use the idea of factors to help us with multiplication as well. Now see, we are doubling and doubling and doubling, like no need for those examples. Okay, now just try to solve this yourself. You've already seen the answer, but try not to go back to see the answers again. Try not to solve it. So the answers are 17 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 2. 17 itself could be multiplied by 3 by 2 by 2. So it's double double double. Now this is the table that I don't think that we're gonna need. So it's 2 or 4 at the end. Now another way of showing this is to record the factor as horizontally. Now no need to understand this one, I think. Just like the main reason for making the video is to know its factors. Like I don't care about prime or square or those stuffs. So now when you know about factors, if you have any question, you can just ask in the comments or straight by the email. And thank you for watching, students. The Students Academy channel was